Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your man Voodoo here. Welcome to my fourth, I believe it's my fourth ever edition of Packing for Home, and this will be the Spring 2013 edition. I am actually doing something at the same time. I'm actually live streaming this over on my Ustream account, which is ustream.tv/channel/voodoo51292. I think all I've got with me tonight is Tyson, or Dead Ryu Crew, who's with me. Which, you know, I'm not surprised that not a lot of people are at the stream, because I just made this decision tonight, and I actually only put out a video about an hour ago on YouTube, and it doesn't have a lot of views, so a lot of people probably don't know that I'm streaming this. But anyway, it's more of a test of Ustream to see how it works. But anyway, I've also got along with me a mug with what's left of some beer that my friend Tyler actually just gave me tonight as an early birthday present, because I won't be seeing him for a couple of weeks. He's actually leaving the country on Monday, so I won't be seeing him. So he gave me my present tonight, which is basically like a 6-pack of assorted beers from across the world, and I decided to have one tonight, so this is what's left of it. So I'm in a pretty good mood, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. This is gonna be a really good packing for home. I've got a lot of information to kind of talk to you about the YouTube channel, and about you know, some personal stuff going on with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and start folding clothes, which is what I always start off these things doing, and we're gonna start talking. So to begin with, I'd like to discuss YouTube and what's been going on with me, YouTube, since you know, since the last time that I was, since the last time I did one of these packing for home videos, which was back in, must have been, I don't know why I just unbuttoned the shirt. I need a button to fold it. Which must have been in winter of 2012, so about 6 months ago. Obviously, a lot has happened in that time period as far as my channel. You know, last time I talked to you guys, it was all about how I was excited about the future of the channel and everything, because I would be, you know, finally getting a high-definition camera. I was still using my old original camera, 480p camera, when I did my last packing for home, and it was all about the HD camera I was going to be getting for Christmas, which I did. It's what I'm using right now, actually, to film. And oh, excuse me, and I used it for my gameplay for a little bit, for one full playthrough, which was of course Dead Space 3, that I did co-op with Dave. We did that game together, and I got it on this HD camera. Well, after, obviously, I guess it was about a couple of months, I got the capture card, the Elgato Game Capture HD, because I said, you know, at the time, I was glad to have HD, I was glad to have the HD camera, but, you know, it just wasn't working for me. There were still a lot of negatives about it. It was still using a camera. You know, there were all kinds of things that were a problem, like having to keep switching out batteries, having to continuously, you know, import the videos from this camera to the computer and all that other kind of stuff. It was still a pain. And when I found out that the Elgato existed, because I didn't even know before until Brandon told me, it seemed like the perfect solution, and I've got it. And I've got to tell you, since I've been using it in March, I've done a number of playthroughs, complete playthroughs with it. I did all of Tomb Raider. I did all of BioShock Infinite. I did all of Fallout 3, which is a long game, and all of Dead Island Riptide. Sorry, had a mind blank there. I just played it, but yeah, did those 4 games with it. I've done a number of other, games and stuff with it, and I got to tell you that it pretty much is the perfect solution. It's allowed me to beat games, to finish games in a decent amount of time. It doesn't take me forever to beat games now, like it was doing with the camera, and it's really been the perfect solution that I hoped it was going to be. So because of that, I'm very excited, very happy that I, made the decision to get the card, because I can't fold these clothes. I'm very, very bad at folding long sleeve shirts. I don't know why, I just am. But yeah, so I've been really happy with the Elgato Game Capture HD. It's been tremendous. Without it, there's no way I would have finished games like Fallout 3 and Dead Island Riptide as quickly as I did, because I would have never been able to sit there and play, the extended sessions that I did, wind up playing playing in those games. So, really loving it, really enjoying it. Now, because I have the capture card, and because, I've been able to play games and beat them in a normal amount of time, I really feel that my channel is in the best place it's been since 2011, and I feel like I've gotten back to how I was doing my channel back in 2011 when when I was putting up a lot of videos, when I was beating games in a quick amount of time, and I wasn't always backed up, I wasn't always quitting games in the middle, or any of this other stuff, because I was getting through them in a good amount of time. And I feel like I'm kind of back to that point. And, it's a really good feeling, because now, I'm back to that point, but it's less trouble, it's less complication to do my YouTube channel now than it ever has been. I mean, it's incredibly easy just to plug in this little machine into my computer, play a game and record with it, and then have it instantaneously on my computer, never having to stop to charge a battery, never having to stop to transfer videos, never having to do any of this, is great. So I'm having, more fun on my channel than maybe I ever have, which is a really good thing. And another big positive that I think has, come about this year with my YouTube channel has been basically bringing Brandon back into the channel. And, you'll know if you were following for a while that he and I, fell out of contact for a while. The end of last year, and recently, this year, we've gotten back in contact the way we used to be in 2012, early 2012, when we were doing Voodoo, Brew and all that. And it's been fantastic, because, I kind of had forgotten how much I really enjoyed doing stuff with him, how much fun that we had, doing stuff, and, it's been great having him back. And we have done Voodoo's Brew, we're continuing it, we have great plans for it to live stream it, like I'm doing right now here on Ustream, and, to do all kinds of cool things with it. And we finished, as I mentioned, our first playthrough together in a long time when we beat Dead Island Riptide this past week. And we had a lot of fun doing that. It was entertaining. It was nice, like I said, to be able to play a game with him again. And to have him back as part of YouTube and part of what I do. And have somebody, you know, not just on YouTube, but have somebody as a friend that I can talk to, you know, outside of YouTube, which is really cool. And so yeah, the channel this year has been really good. We've had a lot of good games. I've enjoyed pretty much every game I've played this year. You know, it's been a lot better as far as games as, you know, as opposed to last year, 2012, that was really bad with games early on. And, you know, so it's been good. YouTube's been good. And now, as soon as I get paid this month from Google AdSense, I am, sorry, my thing, Ethernet cable came unplugged. As soon as I get paid this month from Google AdSense, I'm actually going to be signing a contract with the website Social Blade through the RPM network. And it's going to make me a full-time YouTube, an actual YouTube partner, which is going to be cool. And so, you know, my channel is just on the up and up, and it's really good. It's in one of the better places it's been in some time, and I have a lot of big plans for it. Obviously, there's going to be big stuff happening with the release of the next generation of consoles. That's going to be a big deal for me here on the channel, and you know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. By the way, I keep seeing, I have like one person seems to be coming back and forth, or maybe it's different people, but if you want to chat, you can go ahead and just, I mean, I haven't used Ustream really before, but there's a comment section that says social stream or whatever, so if you want to say anything, just put it in the social stream there, and I'll talk to you or whatever. But yeah, because I don't know who's watching. There's no way for me to tell. Like on Twitch, you can pull up the list and see who's watching, but with this, I don't think you can do it. So anyway, maybe you can, but so the channel's in a really good spot, and I'm enjoying doing it. I'm having a ton of fun. The summer's going to be great. You know, I have more plans to go back and play old games like I did with Fallout 3, which people seem to enjoy. Brandon and I have plans to do more co-op that we're looking forward to, and so, you know, it should be a good time. Let me just, speaking of time, let me check this. Alright, time seems to be almost up with this video, so I'm going to be back in part 2. Usually these take about 5 parts, so I'll be back with part 2 coming up.